Hi Yoga Tribe, this is Nadia and welcome to this bedtime wind down class. A short series of gentle stretches and guided meditation to help you wind down for bed. So if you are in bed, that's the perfect place to do it. You can pause this video now if you would like to grab either a bolster, or instead of a bolster you might grab a couple of pillows, grab some blankets, as much props as you would like, just to create that cozy kind of vibe. So when you're ready, you can prop your pillows up. You might have a little blanket here. I'm going to pop a blanket here and an extra pillow just to create that restorative vibe, and taking a supported child's pose here. So just resting on your pillows, allowing the eyes to shut, and feeling the body melt into your props, your pillows. And from here we'll take a few breaths. Breathing in through the nose and exhale out of the mouth. And start to feel that heaviness come over you. Feeling that calm energy. Continue breathing in through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth. And the breath may be audible, sounding a little bit like the ocean. Sighing it out as many times as you need to. Before closing the lips and breathing in and out of the nose. And in this moment, you might even start to notice the physical body. Start to notice the beating of the heart. Notice the sensations in the body without judging them as good or bad. And allowing the muscles around the face, the muscles around the jaw to fully relax and sink into the pillow or the bolster, whatever props you've got for tonight. This is a nice restorative pose, a nurturing pose where we can hug the bolster or the pillow, getting cozy, getting ready for bed. Just a few more breaths here. And then you might even just keep the eyes closed here, pressing into the hands, and we're going to make our way to our backs. Just moving the props out of the way. Making our way to our backs, laying down. We're coming into a figure 4 position, right ankle over the left knee. And you can either stay here or you can prop your foot on one of the pillows, or you can interlace the fingers around the hamstrings or even the shin bone if you want to go a little deeper. But if you do want to make it restorative, you might just place the foot on the bed or the mat or the prop and maybe even pressing gently that right knee away. So you should feel a little bit of a stretch in the outer right hip. And then breathe. Now the hands can be by the sides, maybe the palms facing up. Or you can place one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest, or even both hands on the belly. And focus on that deep breath, feeling the pelvis sinking deeper and deeper into the surface of the mat or the bed, wherever you are. Allowing those shoulder blades to come down the back, and again, releasing tension with every exhalation. And focus on that deep breathing, breathing in through the nose. You feel the belly rise, and as you exhale, the belly draws back towards the spine, almost like a boat that's floating on the ocean, just coming up and down on a calm ocean, up and down. Finding that flow. And then from here, bringing the right leg over the left, you might move the props out of the way, and we're going to bring the knees over to the left side, taking a twist. Keep those shoulders on the mat. You might even lengthen through the right arm and face towards the right. Now if it's a little bit too uncomfortable with the right leg over the left, you might just bring the knees together. The knees don't have to touch the ground. We're aiming for a twist through the thoracic spine here. A nice twist to end the evening. Again, you can place the hand on the belly, feeling that rise and fall, that motion that is flowing, circular motion, flowing effortlessly. So we're not trying to hold our breath, we're not trying to make our breath really long if it's causing tension in the body. We're just being mindful with the breath, and maybe extending it if that feels good for us. Sighing it out whenever we need to. If we need to take lots of sighs tonight, please feel free to do that. We can let go of the day, we can release tension with those deep cleansing sighs. Taking a few more breaths here. Before coming back to center, release the legs. You might just hug the knees to the chest just for a moment. You can rock from side to side. And then place the feet back on the bed or the mat and bring the left ankle to the right knee. And again, you might prop your right foot up with a prop, a pillow, bolster, block, whatever you've got handy there. Or you might want to go deeper tonight and interlace the fingers around the hamstrings or even the shin. You might just gently place the left hand on the left knee and gently move it away from you. You don't have to push or force yourself into a position, but just a gentle pressure on that knee can assist with the stretch. It can feel quite nice actually. Continue the deep belly breath. And then from here, you can bring this left leg over the right and then take a twist on the other side, perhaps moving the props out of the way, lengthening through the left arm, gazing over to the left side. And then just breathing here. Enjoying that nice twist through the mid-back. Just a few more breaths here. Bring the knees back to center. And you can either lengthen the legs, a couple of options here. So if you want to take a bit more of a stretch on the inner thighs with the knees wide, you can do that. You can prop yourself up with pillows. You can take the knees over a pillow or a bolster. That can feel quite restorative as well. And just take a few more breaths here. Feeling yourself sinking deeper and deeper into the mat or the bed. And doing a quick scan of the body, noticing any sensations in the body. From the tips of the toes all the way up to the crown of the head. Feeling yourself sink deeper and deeper into the bed. Now, if you have your legs in your butterfly position with the knees out wide, I invite you to now lengthen the legs or place it over a pillow or a bolster. And join me for this guided meditation. imagine that you are laying on a boat. It's a comfortable boat, laying on a calm sea, not too far from shore. You can feel or you can hear the ocean around you. You might hear the gentle movement of the tiny waves, the ripples. You might hear seagulls. And as you're laying here noticing these sounds, you're feeling your body ripple up and down, just gently on the boat. And so although you are sinking deeper and deeper into the surface, there's that feeling of lightness, of flow, of gentle rocking, gentle movement. You might have the eyes closed, and if it's a nice sunny day, you can feel that warmth of the sun on your skin. You're feeling warm, cozy, relaxed, floating over the ocean. And there's nowhere else you need to be, nowhere else or nothing else you need to do except be here in this moment. And as you imagine yourself here on your boat, floating on your boat, continue your deep belly breath. Belly rises with the inhalation and the belly falls